Hello, my name is Jesse Hodgson. I'm 32 years old, have four wonderful kids, and a wonderful wife. I've been married since 2003. However, back in 1980 when I was born, I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome and had hydrocephalus. I was severely abused and neglected, and by age 5 I was sent to a foster care. From foster care I was adopted at age 7, where I began to act out by lying, manipulating, stealing, threatening to hurt my parents, cutting on myself, destroying things that were close to me, and ultimately became a child that nobody had control over. At age 12, I was diagnosed with reactive attachment disorder and sent to a children's shelter. In the children's shelter in San Jose, California, I went up north to Redding, California, to a level 14 treatment facility called Victim Youth Services, where I spent 2 years until I was 15 years old. Reactive attachment disorder is very serious, and yet little is known about it. My goal is to be able to make more awareness and help educate people about the pros and cons of having reactive attachment disorder and what's associated with it, along with the myths about reactive attachment disorder. I'm sure you've heard of Ted Bundy or Charles Manson. Both of those guys are thought to have reactive attachment disorder. But so was Helen Keller, and she was treated and became an influential figure in our society. In September of last year, I published my book, Detached: Surviving Reactive Attachment Disorder, a personal story, which chronicles my life with RAD, for short, and gives insight into a child's mind on what we think and why we do what we do. It includes over 140 tips and suggestions that you can use if you're working with a RAD child or have a RAD child of your own. There are suggestions that worked for me when I was a child, as well as ones that I use to work with the teenage population in group homes now. I encourage everybody who's dealing with this to take a look at the book. It is available on Amazon.com as well as BarnesandNobles.com. We are currently kicking off a few websites for reactive attachment disorder, as well as we can be found on Facebook. There are several groups on Facebook if you're interested in joining. They are 100% private and secure, so everything you say will stay in that room. Because reactive attachment disorder is such a touchy subject, there are people out there who believe that violence is not associated with it. I can tell you from first-hand experience that it is associated with it, and it goes into detail in my book. So, again, my name is Jesse Hodgson. There will be more videos to come, and I am a reactive attachment disorder survivor. And you can be too. There is hope. You just got to keep up the faith, take risks, do a lot of hard work, and you can live a happy, normal, healthy life as well. I still do have reactive attachment disorder, although many years have passed and I've learned to control it. There are sometimes my anger gets out of control, and I'm sure I will never be rid of reactive attachment disorder, but you can learn to live with it. I